With this True Blue salute, I'm Alex Makovica, and joining us today is Alan Barnes. He's the Elmwood-Murdock FFA advisor and the ag instructor there. In your first year teaching ag education, but Alan, you were saying this is not your first year in teaching, and it's in a new chapter. So tell us about this new transition and new beginnings.
Yeah, so transitioning from a seventh grade science role, was a former teacher in Gretna Public Schools for 6 years, and my wife and I are both Elmwood-Murdock alumni, and we live in Murdock. And I had heard that the school board finally voted to, pass the addition of an Ag Ed FFA program, and thought that was awesome, but never thought anything of it until the position kind of was open. And everybody knows in Ag Ed there's minimal applicants or not that many going in, and so I got to looking at it and realized this could be a transition, with my biology endorsement and being able to add some classes, and applied and luckily got the position, and here we are. So hitting the ground running this last August and transitioning into being this ag ed role. So learning lots this first year.
Yeah, that's awesome. From the outside looking in, it sounds like it would be the right fit from science to agriculture, as you kind of talked about a little bit. Alan, first year for Elmwood-Murdock to have a program like this. How has it gone so far?
Pretty good. I think in August kind of showed us, like with our enrollment, participation in classes, and then even the FFA side kind of blew us away, but it's going really good. Ag ed side of things, we're rolling with our basic 7th and 8th grade classes, quarterly rotation classes. Kids are getting a little touch of everything. And then as they get into freshmen, this year it's kind of everybody gets whatever they could be put in, but following that ag ed pathway, so intro to AF&R, and then plant and animal science, and then we'll look to add more in this next year. But things are going good. FFA side of things, kids were able to go out to Husker Harvest Days on a trip. This year we had a local agronomy day put on with some other local FFA chapters hosted by one of our producers in our district. And then on the FFA competition side of things, we saw some pretty big success this first year. Land judging team, we went and participated in our district, the East Central land judging competition, and our team took first out of the district, qualified us for state up at Norfolk, and our team placed second at state. So that was a big shock and surprise, but also just kind of a testament to what our kids are excited and want to participate in. And so we'll be taking the land judging team to Oklahoma City in May. And then participating in livestock judging, many kids in that, got some ribbons there. And on the LDE side of things, we had a couple state qualifiers this year in the creed speaking and junior public speaking, and many, state fourth place state alternates. So there's definitely excitement. There's definitely interest. And it's exciting to see this many kids, really embracing this, cultural roots of ag in our community. I mean, we literally 20 feet outside my classroom door, we're surrounded by cornfields. So it just kind of the laugh that it's, I think the community's excited it's here, the new opportunities that kids can have from it. So.
Yeah, a lot of community support, it sounds like. But Alan, were you involved in FFA, or how did you coach up these kids? You've got national qualifiers. That happens with well-established FFA chapters, not brand new ones. Tell us about that.
I guess I give some credit to, just utilizing resources. So I guess historically, Elmwood-Murdock, we never had our own FFA chapter, never had our own ag ed classes. But we were always there was some years in there where we did a partnership through Palmyra's FFA chapter in ag ed, where we did at the time it was long distance learning. Whereas seniors, we could sign up and take one of their ag classes over webcam with them. And then we were able, it wasn't really anything all that official, but we were able to go do a couple events. And I remember going and doing land judging with their group. But I guess for this first year, it was just drinking out of a fire hose. I've got to learn everything pretty quick and get myself up to speed. And so utilizing just resources, former ag teachers, former, people that work with NRD, people that have been around ag ed and just want to help support programs. So getting as much resources from them, and then, setting up practice nights with our kids, and, everything that ag teachers, experience and do. So it was, I had a feeling our kids, we got some strong ag, producer minded kids in obviously our strong rooted families here, but they really, bought in and really wanted to compete. So they showed up and practiced and put in the work, and now we're going to Oklahoma City. So it's been fun. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, congratulations. That's huge. I guess as we round out our conversation, Alan, where do you see the future of Elmwood-Murdock FFA and the Ag Ed program going?
Yeah, I guess, being year one and having the success we've had and just getting the foundation laid, I really see us, progressing into, more pathways, adding those capstone level courses for our seniors as we grow, getting kids, more involved in the supervised ag experiences once we get that laid out, and getting kids out and getting a lot more hands-on learning that they can experience during high school before they have to make those college ready decisions. So allowing them to try something out, change direction within high school, so that hopefully by the time they're ready for that post high school life, that they're able to make their own decisions and move forward. So I guess just, continuing to grow it, continuing to, really use our community resources, our ag businesses, our ag families, and just community support to just provide opportunities for these students here moving forward. So
I imagine it is the first of many successful years for the Elmwood-Murdock FFA chapter. Alan, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate you hopping on.
thank you. Take care.